Hi, it's Bob Sisson from Uganda. I'm here with my friend James from Sereri, and we were here several months ago, and we traveled up to his place. My daughter Michelle was with us, and we looked around. We saw where his mom and daddy lived. We actually had located water for him, and we went and tried to, or they went and tried to dig a well. Turns out it was almost a catastrophe. Someone was almost injured, so now we're going to regroup and see if we can go about it a different way. But in the process of being up there, he just had mentioned in his life that how he had once had a truck, but he had to sell it because he had some orphans that he was taking care of. And Michelle just passed that information on, and somebody from the States had sent him money for a truck. And then in prayer this morning, I didn't even ask anything about it. I wondered, but I didn't ask. But in prayer, as he was talking to his father, things came out about the truck, and so I asked James if he would tell us a little bit about it, and so we can report back to the givers that they might see what great things that their gift has given. So James, would you tell us a little bit about what's happened since you got your truck and what I heard this morning? Please.
Yeah, actually, first of all, I want to say that the Lord that we serve really is so gracious, and really having seen that we had a need for a truck for missions, having sold the one I had to pay fees for the orphans that we are helping, because we could not dare seeing them seated with us at home when our children are going to school. So I thank God very much, because having just mentioned it when we were traveling home, that thing actually clicked into Michelle's heart, and I don't know how God worked it out. Actually, that vehicle is doing a lot of things right now. Within this time, as we talk, we have planted a church in a place in Isoloti district, in a place called Arapai, and that vehicle helped us to ferry some food and ferry a team of around 80 people to camp there. We camped there for 1 week, and we were able to actually go around door to door, and around 203 people gave their lives to Christ.
Wow.
And that was really so good. And indeed, from the same vehicle, good enough again, just as a miracle came in to give us a vehicle, some people hired that vehicle, and we were able to raise money to buy land, where we have actually put up a temporal building for worship.
Oh,
and right now that church is operating, and I thank God so much for the donor whom even I don't know, and Michelle, who became a channel to bring up that money, that we were able to get that truck. I wish you could see it yourself.
Well, Lord willing, when we get up that way, we might get to see it when we come up that way.
Yes.
So
I'm also very grateful. There are so many things that we intend to do with the truck. One of them is missions, and also many times we hire that vehicle out, and it helps us pay fees.
Right.
From the money which is accrued, it helps us pay fees.
Right.
We also have a plan to actually put up a resource center for children, because we in that resource center we wanted to put up a medical center. Also want to have a vocational training school for school dropouts and young mothers, and of course we also trying to put up quality education for other children who cannot pay fees. And also why I wanted a medical center was that many people die not because the disease would have killed them, but they die because they can't afford very expensive bills of medication.
Right.
So we're thinking that if we put up something like a medical center, we shall be able to, even if there's some small money that they'll actually be giving, but it will not be as much as other medical centers are offering, because we surely know that medication is very important in life. There's an example in Luero, a hospital of that kind, where the mission, Dr. Clark began that hospital. He now handed over it to the community around, and is doing a very wonderful job. Those people are able to afford medical bills. and it is helping the community so much.
Sure.
I've already bought land, 1 acre, and just a matter of getting some people to team up with, and we shall put up a medical center and all that I need in that resource center.
All right. Well, that's awesome. Well, thank you for sharing that with us today. And all right, that's good. Now, I liked your other idea. Did you turn it off?